Hello ladies and gentlemen, thewierdguy here, and I have defeated boss Superman. I have defeated him the day before, yesterday actually, but I was too lazy to make the video. But there we are over here. I defeated boss Superman from 2 accounts. We're going to take a look at the last few fights, and we're going to take a look at the rewards. And as somebody pointed out in the comments of one of my previous videos, at least over here I got the guarantee of a decent artifact. The only thing that's going to be crap as usual will be the character, but I'll get into that. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you dislike it, maybe hit that bell button to not miss an upload, and let's get into it. So, as previously explained in my guide on this fight, I'm going to use Batman Chakora Grodd and King and Shazam. Over here I'm using the Lex Corp armor because I didn't yet know about the All Blades bug that you can actually activate and use All Blades by letting your king die and revive, but it's okay because the Lex Corp armor will yield me a pretty decent amount of damage anyway because of the chance to have armor pierce on the special tree. Yeah, but Shazam is going to go in because over here I really didn't feel like I could pull off a perfect gameplay and kind of deny his super move as well as the ghost tap, but now I get King back in, going for a special tree, re-engage the combo. Shazam back in. Over here I think I mistapped or something. I would have of course like to put Batman Chakora Grodd in. Batman Chakora Grodd finally in. Again, like a very weird thing when you're playing on PC is the tagging buttons. But yeah, King back in, going for a swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right and 1 tap at the end. Batman Chakora Grodd back in, building some power. At times it's very awkward to use my Batman Chakora Grodd because he doesn't have even close to max lethal attack chance, so sometimes he spends a lot of basic attacks and not generating any power, but it is what it is. Can't wait to not use him as a combo builder for King anymore once I get to heroic. Wait, I'm actually doing that, but yeah, anyway. King back in over here, going for a fat special tree over here. We're at max stacks, we got the super move going. All we have to do now is damage. And you see some red numbers popping up and you might be like, Sigvald, how are you doing that? He's crit resistance, yes, but he's not lethal resistance. And as you can see, I'm doing a lot of lethal hits. I have some lethal attack chance on my Kinflan Sakoman because I have some lethal attack damage on my tab. Of course, now I don't have tab, but I'm trying a lethal build for King, where I also put lethal on top of the crit. Batman Chakora Grodd back in, doing the infinite combo. King back in, going for a fat special tree over here. As last few seconds of the fight, we might get a few more taggings off. King back in, going for a special tree. Over here I'm going for more or less full combos because I don't really care that much for tagging in and out as soon as possible because I'm not using tab obviously. But at the same time it's good to keep Gorilla Grodd in the fight for a lot because he decreases the defense of that Superman by a lot. But yeah, this is the end of it. And we're going to end up with a total of 23 million damage. He's down to 28 million health. Let's keep going. A little bit of a rough time to engage the combo over here at the start, and this is what I'm talking about. He did so many basic attacks without triggering any lethal. Starting off with a special 2, like, it's going to get blocked by the shield, but you still receive those 2 passive stacks, so it's definitely worth it. Re-engage the combo. King back in, going for a fat special tree in here. Like, you could start with more special tools if you need to, but if you're not using gold blades, you don't really care about keeping the stacks up, and you're better off just building enough power straight for a special tree. With that Gorilla Grodd, I think I did one too many combos, and I could have tagged in earlier, and that was a little bit of a mistake. But yeah, right now that Superman is kind of low on health, we're not really dealing the best amount of damage with those special trees, so it might actually take one additional P-Power in this one. Shazam in, he's got super move on him, and that's okay. He didn't take much damage. King back in, re-engage the combo. And over here again, Shazam in. Don't ask why, I'm having trouble with the taggings on the keyboard, alright? If you're looking forward to playing just a mobile on keyboard, there will be a link to an emulator in the description that you can use. Gorilla goes back in, finally, putting down some defense reductions on him. King back in, going for a special 3, and we're at max stacks. We should use super move after this one. If I don't use super move on the next stacking, then I'm dumb, and most likely I am, because I fail to do it a lot of the times while playing the soul raids. Oh, I actually did this fight. I actually did it right when I got the full stacks. That's impressive, Sigvald. Good job there. Doesn't happen often. Backing off over here because I tagged in too early and I didn't have enough stacks, but managed to re-engage the combo. All good there. Batman Chakra Growth back in. Re-engage the combo. King is going to go back in for another special 3. And we're getting very close to killing him, but I just feel like we're not going to be able to kill him this fight. Like, the fact that we dealt so little on the special 3s was such a big problem, because like when he was at higher health, around I don't know, like 90%, 80% of our damage was the percentage damage from a special 3, so we're missing out on a lot. King back in for another special 3, and I think this was the next to the last tag in of the fight. And yeah, tagging King in for one last time, going for a special 3, re-engage the combo. And now I tagged in Gorilla Growth actually because I might have some hope for one more special 3. King in straight into a special 3, and there we go. Unfortunately we didn't quite make it, but it is what it is. 7 million left. Let's get this 7 million out of the way and look at the rewards for the first account. King going to go in, special 2 as usual. It doesn't matter if it's a special 2 that's denied by the shield. What matters is that you get 2 instead of 1 stacks, as if you were to use the special 1 to get the shield out of the way. King going to go back in for a fat special 3. And at this point I'm like, this is very long health, so he will die any moment here. But this fight will actually end up taking far more than I was expecting. King is going to go back in, another special 3 on a 40 hit combo, also lethal. That dealt 1,100,000 damage, that's pathetic. Superman used the super move on Gorilla Growth because I failed the combo a little bit, but that's fine. He didn't die, he's fine. And I tried to re-engage the combo here with King, but I kinda failed, but nevertheless I'm going to do it now. Again, was not using the over here D-tab strategy still because I didn't figure out about it. Like a subscriber told me when I had a few pips on the last account. I don't think the damage was a huge difference if you were using tab as opposed to not using tab, but that's because I had the legs for armor. For you it might make a pretty huge difference. King going to go back in for a special 3. Re-engage the combo. Gorilla Growth in. And come on, my man, Superman, Matthew, die already. We're waiting for the rewards at this point. Again, not using super move over here. I was going to say not using super move, but I did finally. And this Superman just won't go down. King is going to go back in for a fat special 3. And there we go, finally Superman down. It took a long time, okay? Took a very long time. And there we go, the exploding animation finally. I don't really look forward to fight him again, to be honest. But it is what it is. And the rewards, as usual, are trash in terms of the character that I got. Like, they're terrible. Haven't gotten one very good character. Like, okay, the Emmer Granter is not terrible because I didn't have him maxed on this account. But again, I'm not using him often. But I gotten far worse stuff. So I'll say it's like the Emerald Green Lantern is a decent one. Like, it's been so bad so far that I actually consider Emerald Green Lantern a decent drop from here, even though he's farmable from the campaign and he drops from raids. It's been so bad so far that I consider it decent. But yeah, getting to the other account, using the exact same team setup. But over here we're not going to have the Lex 4 armor, but we're going to use the All Blades. And we're going to do the strategy where we let our king die, and that way we activate the All Blades buff working properly. Or not necessarily properly, because the proper way of all blades working on this fight would be for them to not work, but I'm not complaining here, okay? There are some bugs you can complain about, there are some bugs that you can just be happy they exist. I'm going to go back in, tanking the super move. This was definitely on purpose, and now our all blades are going to start working. Going back in, you can see over there that good old all blades damage buff you love to see it. Batman Jaguar got back in, and over here the gameplay will be a little bit different compared to the previous gameplay when it came to using like the Krypton artifact, because over here we will care about tagging in and out a lot more often, because we want to keep up that all blade stacks up. But yeah, previously we didn't really care, to be honest. We really didn't care about tagging in and out often, but now we do. Now we do, because it is important in terms of damage, though. Considering the fact that this dude doesn't receive crit damage, and on this account that I'm playing on right now, my king is not really built with much lethal. It doesn't make that much of a difference, like if you had or didn't have the old blades. Like, most of our damage is still going to come from the special traits. But yeah, this is going to be pretty much the same thing until the very end of it. So I'm going to leave you guys with some music, and we'll come back to talk about the rewards at the end. So yeah, see you at the end, guys.
under mid-rangers' control, humanity will be exterminated. If you hear this message, do not try to leave. Do not try to fight. Do not try to resist. You will be eliminated.
So we are close to receiving the rewards, and at this point, guys, are you even excited about my rewards? Because I think I have made it pretty clear so far, due to what I got from the Apocalypse Oroids and this Oroids, that my rewards don't really tend to be lucky, like never. It just feels like the game has a bias towards me. I will receive the worst artifacts possible, like I've received the Agility like 50% of the time, and that's only one crap artifact. But yeah, at this point I don't even expect good rewards in terms of characters and artifacts from Steroids, because it's just not happening, alright? I'm going to be happy with the gems, with the reforges that I get, with the other resources, and yeah, that's great. We got the Batman. We got a classic Batman that you get from the Arena Store, classic Batman that I got from the Steroids. 4 times already. I got a ton of extra shards for classic Batman. But yeah, with all being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.